In a somewhat surprise release today, on Tuesday, May 26th, Apple did in fact just drop the first beta for iOS 26.6, and this should be probably the last major OS update for iOS 26 before all of the main focus does go to iOS 27, because we are only a couple of short weeks away from that being unveiled. These betas will run simultaneously, so we will have 26.6 and iOS 27 betas going side by side. You will have to select in your settings which one you would choose when you go to General and Software Updates. You will have another option over here if you are a developer or you like being on the public beta. It will have two for 26 and iOS 27. Just something I wanted to call out for you guys to keep in mind. Now, let's go ahead and actually take a deeper dive into this. This is going to be more bug fixes, stability improvements, and hopefully improvements to battery life as well, because that has unfortunately been a little rough on iOS 26.5. We are also expecting 26.5.1 in the near future. We'll talk about these release dates here in a minute, but as you can see, the first beta here for iOS 26.6 has a full build number of 23G5028E. The E signifies that they don't feel like this is actually too far away from being ready. Usually when you get into F's and G's and letters farther down the alphabet, that signifies that this may have a long way to go, but this could actually be a shorter than normal beta cycle, possibly 3 or 4 betas. Again, that's just kind of me speculating right now, but I did just want to let you know kind of what to expect with all that. This build did come in a little under 10 gigs. And as far as how the iPhone storage has been maintaining, we haven't looked too much recently, but you can see system data has a total size of 17.69 gigs, and then iOS as a whole is using 22.13 gigs, with Apple Intelligence taking up 7.53, and iOS using 14.59. Now, having said all this, like I was alluding to earlier, battery life on 26.5 was not great. You can see just how much I'm draining here. I kept getting the adaptive power mode notifications coming on. I am really hoping that that is improved on this update. So jumping around, this is actually my first time scrolling through here in the actual stock apps, and you can see everything does seem to be performing pretty good, as you would expect for a beta, or I should say a OS that has been running for a little while now with nothing new to speak of. So just again, opening and closing some of these apps, let's go to the Notes app. So jumping into our keyboard test as well, this is something I hope to see improved, but unfortunately I don't until iOS 27, and we have improvements to actually the smarter Siri and Gemini backing that. But I have again had issues where, kind of as you see here, that predictive text line doesn't show up with anything. Even when you're typing, it just wouldn't come up. It just was intermittently hit and miss, and that's what causes all the horrible autocorrects not to go according to plan. So maybe that'll be updated here. Let's do a quick test. Hey, what's going on, everyone? How are you, and how is your day? So it worked pretty well here. Let's see the predictive text. Seems to be working okay as well. And let's try voice to text here. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. What do you have planned for the week? How was your Memorial Day yesterday? It is actually Tuesday. So that seemed to work pretty well. Also, we'll have to see. One thing that we've talked about a little, and that is the inconsistency in UI design right now. As Apple has done recently with iOS 26.5, they made it so the toolbar down here was all in one, where the search was integrated, but when you went into your music app, that was not the case, and it still yet again shows it not to be the case right here either. So we still have some of those known issues. It's not really an issue, it's just an inconsistency thing. If we scroll on the control center, you can see we had a little hiccup there, but nothing too crazy. Seems to be scrolling okay otherwise. Let's go into freeform. I'm not seeing any new splash screens or anything of that nature either, so this seems like it's going to be a very mellow update. There might be some other UI tweaks in the back that we don't know of, but I can tell you right now, the phone from indexing is getting warm, as we're used to seeing when you first install a beta. Nothing crazy there or shocking, but just something I wanted to make you guys aware of. Now, talking about release dates, again, today's May 26th, a little bit of a surprise that we got this on a Tuesday. Usually the .6 releases don't come out till June. However, it is here now, and what we can anticipate is this first beta will run until the week of June 8th, which actually coincides coincidentally with WWDC. So I do fully believe on the 8th we will get our first beta for iOS 27, and then on the 9th we will receive the actual second beta for 26.6. We will be doing beta tests on 26.6 and 27. We'll have plenty of side-by-side coverage for that. So make sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you're made known when those come out. But also, possibly as soon as this week, I am actually going to guess the first week in June, we will be seeing iOS 26.5.1, which again should help with some of those other issues. Connectivity issues, battery life improvement should be coming, and any security fixes as well. But aside from that, there's nothing new in this beta, nothing really to look forward to in 26.6. It's all going to come out in the next 2 weeks, if you can believe that, with WWDC around the corner. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're most excited about, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.